Dr. Christian Campbell, with regards to, this local trafficking of underage girls, and some of them are used in drug peddling, some of them are raped, some of them are used, in different things. But I want to ask, as a mother, at what point did the parents or guidance of these girls allow their children to leave the house? Were they kidnapped, or the girls just escaped their houses without their parents or guidance declaring them missing? Or are there some sort of collusion or compromise with the traffickers by the said parents and guidance?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bishop Dr. Ogu. I really appreciate this forum. It's very sensitive. Hopefully, through this forum, we can provide some solution. There are so many reasons why people are being trafficked. There's something that my bishop here said about it can come from coercion, from force, from deception, and some people are trafficked willingly. But I beg to differ just a little. I think from records and from what I understand about trafficking, trafficking is synonymous to some kind of manipulation, some kind of coercion. You may not be forced, but you can be manipulated to accept it.
Persuaded.
Persuaded.
Yeah.
So willingness may not come to fore, may not come to play at all, but you can be manipulated or deceived into being trafficked.
Brainwashed
into being trafficked. So
yeah.
Anyhow you look at it, the bottom line is that trafficking is synonymous to manipulation, deception.
Exactly.
It's not a free will.
Yes.
It's not a free will. Something leads to something with trafficking, mostly negative, but there is a manipulation somewhere. So in Nigeria, where I come from, there's a lot of trafficking taking place, just like it is all over the world, for reasons. Parents who allow their children go have an understanding of what they will gain. So they will have to manipulate the children. There's a manipulation somewhere as a foundation, so that they can go into trafficking. The children may not even know.
No.
And trafficking is not only linked to girls or children, it's adults go into trafficking. Some sell their eyes. They are not unconfirmed reports. They are reports we have seen. Some sell their eyes. Some sell their kidneys for $1,000 or $2,000 to survive. Some go into prostitution. I'll tell you one briefly, sir. I know we don't have much time. There was this lady, I wept, I cried watching that video. She was trafficked for prostitution. And of course, you have become a possession, a tool to be controlled anyhow. And that's one of the terrible effects of trafficking. This woman, they wanted to play with her, and they stripped her naked and tied 2 hands, tied 2 legs this way. And there were 2 men saying, "You're a prostitute, we want you. We have had you now, want to play with you." And they put their hand in her private part and punch. And she's screaming and they are laughing. And they use a whip to whip her breasts. And she screams and they are laughing. Everywhere is swollen. And she lays down on the floor and they march over her. And then they sleep with her. I don't think that woman survived. I don't think so. So there are so many things happening. We have an organization, several organizations dealing with these issues, apart from the Human Rights Commission that we have in Nigeria. We have the NAPTIP. They follow up on women that are being trafficked, men being trafficked. And I think we're making some results. Recently, thousands of people were deported, happily deported, not because they did something, happily. Yeah. Some were dropping down from the plane and they were, "Oh God, we thank you." They were happily deported from different countries where they were trafficked to, where they were used to make money. They were tools, they were money-making machines. But eventually, over 3,000 have returned to Nigeria in just 3 months. And they are happy that they are back to their country. They are willing to survive anyhow, rather than being reduced. It's all about reducing your quality as a human being. We are not supposed to be reduced. And so this is a fight, this is an advocacy that we need to keep pushing for a better world. That's all I can say for now.
Thank you very much. Please,